Welcome back. At the end of the previous part, we were presented with a choice. We have 3 houses to choose from. I mean, it's the name of the game. But for me, it all goes back to one simple thing. I saw a trailer for this game, and they were mentioning like the Empire, the Kingdom, and the Alliance. But the thing is, they said Leicester correctly. They said Leicester Alliance, not Leicester or Leicester. They got it correct, which impressed me so much, especially because I'm from Leicester in the UK. I live in Leicester. Well, near enough to it. It's the big major city nearby, so it's like that decided for an instance that I was going to be playing this game just because they pronounced it correctly, and that I would be picking this house. So Leicester Alliance it is. There's no other way around.
Is that right? Well, that's a win for the Alliance, so I suppose I'm obligated to be happy.
And an interesting fact, there used to be a bank in the UK, I'm not sure it exists anymore, called Alliance and Leicester. Yeah.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
My, they are in such a hurry. You know, each of the 3 is most unique.
I'm gonna go with Claude, because Claude's our guy. He's from Leicester. His easy smile is striking, but that smile doesn't reach his eyes. Oh. Okay. He seems quite sincere, but I sense darkness lurking beneath. I still don't know how to say her name. She is a refined young woman, but I feel as though she is always evaluating me.
Yes, I thought the same. I am so sleepy once again. I may be sleeping, but
Part 1. White Clouds. Great Tree Moon. 3 houses.
At least I don't have to read that one out.
The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fódlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree. The continent of Fódlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Faerghus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fódlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
See, he said Leicester. I love that so much.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fódlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough.
It reminds me of Warwick Castle.
There it is. Garegg Mach Monastery.
Only a little bit. That guy looks quite stern, doesn't he? I think he fancies his teacher. He's got that look about him, hasn't he?
Rhea's here.
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
There's something going on with time then, definitely.
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now,
Huh?
You saw her in the courtyard earlier, didn't you? The Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Both are essentially the same question, aren't they?
As you know, the majority of folks in Fódlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seiros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Sothis. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I'm wondering, is she the one from the dream? Like, I think she is. I mean, the voice is the same voice actress, so...
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place. I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name?
My name is...
A fine name indeed.
Didn't tell you what it was.
From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy. Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seiros, don't you? I won't say no, but...
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seiros.
Forced is a stretch.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
I must work here? As a mercenary?
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it.
Okay, that could be cool.
You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck.
Can I?
And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
I mean, this is quite sudden.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know. I am Hanneman, a Crest scholar and professor at the Officers' Academy.
I like his little underhanded remark there.
I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you.
Oh my. You're a physician?
I look too pretty for that line of work, do I? But yes, when I'm not teaching, I can be found in the infirmary.
I mean, that's not what I said at all, but okay.
If you're ever lonely, please do come and pay me a visit. I would love to.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela.
Thank you.
Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Not really, no.
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire.
Yeah.
Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Faerghus.
Nah.
Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Faerghus.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance.
Yes. Yes. And again, I just love the fact they're saying Leicester correctly.
Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
To think that the next emperor, king, and sovereign duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
Oh yeah, that does explain things, by the way. When people are asking, what's my accent? Like, where is it within UK? Leicestershire.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
Thanks.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sothis. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Geralt's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Geralt character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flayn is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
I'm guessing this Rhea can sense whatever this entity is within us that can manipulate time.
Sothis, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the Church, especially if they are frequenting Garegg Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
Likewise. So I'm assuming they had cutscenes for all the characters. I say all the characters, both male and female. Otherwise, that would be very strange. So yeah, I'm assuming this is showing us who are of each house. Just trying to take them all in. It's like, oh god, there's quite a lot of people, isn't there? I think I know who's going to be my favorite already. The one who looks like Chie. Simple. Strange how there's no sound effects at all, though. Yeah, I really don't trust her.
Of course.
Of course. While exploring the monastery, right stick to move the camera. Right, zoom, dash. Okay. Oh, god, I missed the second part of that. That's not good. I assume it's just camera controls and stuff there. We'll go with that. Your first task.
I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers' Academy, correct? To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home. That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished, come and speak with me.
Well, of course I accept it.
May I ask a favor of you?
Speak to the 3 house leaders and gather information about the students in each house. The students can be found in the reception hall on the 1st floor and throughout the Officers' Academy. Okay, quests are tasks given to you by people around the monastery. Those who can give or are involved with quests will have icons by them. Consult the quests menu to see the quest you have accepted. The icons beside each quest indicate their status. Icons for essential quests are red. Okay. I do see some speech bubbles here.
Ha! I imagine you were a bit surprised that I recommended you as a professor here.
I mean, yeah.
Frankly, we had someone else in mind for the role, but they ran off during our dust-up with the bandits.
Yeah, it doesn't exactly leave you with a good impression, does it?
Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
You saved the lives of the students you came across. That, at least, was admirable. Now you should make the rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you greet everyone.
That's what I was planning to do. Alright then. Just that. Oh. 2nd floor on the reception hall, the audience chamber, the library, and the infirmary are located here. Okay, that's cool. We'll see little mocks all over the place. Like, we'll go find these people then. Or do I have to? Yes. Minimap. The minimap in the upper right corner of the screen shows your current location, locations of important people, the direction to quest givers, and more. Zoom or change the map view with the ZR button. So ZR. Kind of like that one, to be honest. But then it covers up the right-hand side. Oh. Alright then.
Okay.
I think that one's probably best. Alright, so let's speak to her then.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hresvelg.
Edelgard. There we go.
I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
Yes, go on then. Ooh.
Me? Well, some think I'm a bit distant. Arrogant, even. But there's little to be done. One day, I must rise to become Adrestia's next emperor. What else? Well, it seems to me that we may have similar personalities.
I highly doubt that.
Hubert is the heir of Marquis Vestra. He has served me since I was a child. You may think his blood runs a bit cold, but actually that's rather accurate. Still, if you can get past that, you'll see he's quite astute and reasonable.
Okay, cool.
For some reason, he thinks of me as a bitter rival and is always trying to challenge me. It's terribly irritating. His house is that of Duke Ire, which produces Adrestia's prime ministers. That family is, perhaps, too pleased with its own status.
Goddamn nobles.
He's remarkably intelligent, but he only wishes to apply himself to tasks that particularly interest him, and nothing else. He's also fond of, well, napping.
I like this guy. I could get on with him.
If he had any work ethic or sense of duty to speak of, I suppose he would be destined to become an official of the Empire. He's the second son of Count Bergliez. He has no inheritance in his future, which is perhaps why he's always so eager to prove himself. He's overly energetic and rushes headfirst into any battle. If he ends up in your care, be sure to keep a close eye on him.
I will try.
She's Count Varley's only daughter. I suppose you could say she's a bit eccentric, but she seems like a gentle soul. I believe she's shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't care to leave, but don't worry, I'll make sure she finds her way to class. Few commoners have joined the Black Eagle House, but Dorothea is an exception.
I mean, she has a hat, so I like her instantly.
She's a songstress from a famous opera company in the Empire. I'm not entirely sure what brought her to the Officers' Academy. To the west of Fódlan is an archipelago called Brigid. Petra is the granddaughter of their king.
Brigid?
Brigid is a vassal state of the Empire, which is how she came to be enrolled here. She's incredibly smart and studious.
Vassal state, you say? I don't trust this kind of situation. She may end up being called P or something later on. Yes, you know what I'm referring to. Okay, so were we done there?
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never properly introduced I am the prince. I wonder if I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the
Alright, so I'm assuming we are done there, so Gatekeeper!
Greetings! You must be the new professor. What a pleasure. As for me, my job is to stand here at this glorious entrance and leisurely watch over the comings and goings of everyone. Make folks smile, you know? And by that, I mean to vigilantly guard this entrance with my very life. No levity whatsoever. As of now, nothing to report.
Oh, very well.
Yes.
Yes, apparently. Don't know what we're yesing about.
What do you think?
It's the Golden Deer homeroom. Ah, lovely.
The Golden Deer House is for students of the Leicester Alliance.
They said Leicester correctly.
Our house leader is heir to the Alliance's leadership, House Regan. We have plenty of other prominent nobles as well.
Oh, this is so good. There's a kitty. I saw a kitty.
What do you think?
I think I saw a kitty. There's it. Oh, there's two kitties. Two kitties. Three kitties. Oh, three kitties.
Right.
Right. Yes,
Okay.
yes. No, I don't have some business with the blue lions. Not yet. Whoa, there's an owl.
What do you think?
Hello.
So you're the skilled mercenary who saved Claude, are you?
Maybe.
Oh, you are? It's such an honor to meet you. Ignatz Victor. My parents are Alliance merchants.
And I am Lysithea von Ordelia. Please do not forget it.
Cool.
Hey, are you that mercenary? Everyone's been talking about you.
Have they? Oh. How do I quell these rumors?
I'm Hilda Valentine Goneril, and her name is...
Marianne von Edmund.
Are you joining the Knights of Seros or something? Well, I look forward to seeing more of you.
So many voices I recognize in this already.
Are you someone's guest? The dining hall's that way, if that's what you're looking for.
No, Raphael, that's Captain Gerald's kid.
I think you need a new shirt.
Hi, I'm Leone Pinelli, Captain Gerald's first and greatest apprentice. I'm sure he's told you about me.
He called you Chie for some reason.
Nice to meet you. I'm Raphael Kirsten. Who are you again?
Who am I? Who are you? Oh. That was it? Okay.
What do you think?
Ah, you must be that renowned mercenary. Perhaps you'd like to join me for a cup of tea sometime.
Oh, yes.
My name is Lawrence Hellman Gloucester. You will want to remember it.
You said Gloucester correctly as well. Fantastic. Oh, this game is so good just because they're getting that right. It's lovely. Well, here's Claude, anyway.
Well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression. I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness.
It's never going to tire for me. It's like hearing Americans get that right. It's so refreshing. The only person I've known before this is Sarah got it right because, you know, I told her how to say it.
I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two.
Good.
Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone?
I mean, I've spoken to them, but I'd still like to know more, please. Yes. Well, yourself, obviously.
Piqued your interest, have I? As luck would have it, I'm pretty curious about you as well.
Oh my.
But what's life without a bit of mystery? Let's just spend the next year or so learning about each other little by little. He's the heir of Gloucester territory. If you haven't already picked up on it, he's a bit arrogant and fancies himself a ladies' man.
Yes, but he's already redeemed himself because of the fact he, offered a cup of tea.
That said, deep down he's really devoted and honest. Though I wouldn't mind never hearing him talk about his noble obligations ever again. He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident. Seems like he's had a rough life. Despite all that, he's just about the most cheerful guy you'll ever meet. His passions are training, eating, and actually that's about it.
He really does need a new shirt. Really?
He's the second son of a merchant family. Since his brother will inherit the business, he's training to become a knight. If you ask me, it doesn't seem like he truly wants to be a knight. He's probably just doing it to please his parents.
Oh. You don't want to do that.
Lysithea is the daughter of Count Ordelia, and is probably the youngest student here. But watch out, she gets angry if you treat her like a child. As for me, I do it on purpose. You have to make your own fun in this place, you know?
I suppose.
Marianne is Margrave Edmund's daughter, and that's pretty much all I know about her. She doesn't interact much with other students, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of folks here have never even heard her speak. Hilda is the only daughter of Duke Goneril. It seems her father and brother coddle her quite a bit. If you look up lazy in the dictionary, her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it. Not too unusual for a noble, I guess.
Duh.
Leone enrolled because she wants to be a mercenary. I think she said that her father is a hunter. She's pretty blunt and as stingy as they come. A habitual saver, too. I think she's hoping to repay her village for helping to send her here.
Definitely sounds like Chie. Alright, so...
Yeah.
I think we might use this opportunity right here, right now, to actually end this part. Right. And in the next part, we'll speak to you here. Dimitri? Was that his name? I think it was. Just pull away so I can see it. Yeah, Dimitri. We'll speak to Dimitri at the start of the next part. So we shall see you then. Ta-ta. For now.